Hey everybody,
Hey everyone.
hope you guys are tuning in. Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. This is a very relaxed day. We're coming off of the holiday. Hope everyone had a good Labor Day. In case you don't know, I'm Dave. This is
Sam.
and we are going to be reviewing a very unexpected film. Something that I'm excited about.
Of course.
Uh So let's just jump right into the title. It's Batman versus the Ninja Turtles.
Yay.
A little bit about the movie. Batman versus the Ninja Turtles it came out earlier this year, and it's pretty much exactly more or less what the title says, which is Batman versus the Ninja Turtles.
I mean, it is a little misleading, I believe. The title. Because of the common goal.
Well, as with all team ups, the film brings together the Bat Crew, which is comprised of Batman, Batgirl, and Robin, and of course Alfred, because Alfred's always there, and the Ninja Turtles, of course, comprises of our normal Ninja Turtles: Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and I'm forgetting the first Ninja Turtle name, and I'm sorry to Ninja Turtle fans. Michelangelo, because I did not say Michelangelo. That's the best Ninja Turtle too, honestly. How did I forget? So, man, I'm gonna get heat. So yeah, the Ninja Turtles, all four of them, come to Gotham City to investigate
Shredder.
Yeah, the Shredder, their mortal enemy, who is in Gotham City stirring up some trouble with one of Batman's greatest foes, Ra's al Ghul. So, given those characters right there, some of you might think, well, this is a left field film, and we'll get more into that. Sam, let's kind of talk about thoughts going in.
I mean, Batman. He's Batman. You know what to expect from Batman, so I was just like, what is he gonna do? But I mean, it's a Ninja Turtle, so he was fine.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Yeah, he was amazing. They
He had to hide in trees this time. He was fine.
For those of you who don't know,
the sidebar, but
she likes to brutalize Batman's portrayal in the Justice League movie, to which I don't agree with at all because.
But you know, it's another story. But I like the Ninja Turtles, so I was interested in the film. So I was expecting. I mean, it was a noted expectation because I mean he did have beef with the Ninja Turtles at first, so that is a Batman versus, the Ninja Turtles. So I mean overall, I think it was a good film.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It going in, I kind of expected a straightforward Batman Ninja Turtle fight. I mean, granted, we all know these things end up in team ups where they fight a common enemy, or in this case, two. But I didn't expect it to be so bloody. There was going into it, I did not expect that they would, because as it stands, Nickelodeon still kind of owns the Ninja Turtles with the TV shows, even has a big Nickelodeon logo before the movie starts. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was shocked. I said, "Well, this is not going to be played on a Saturday morning." Yeah, there's blood, and I was surprised. And the kill count in there, I had it in my notes. I was surprised by how many people blatantly got murdered.
But come on, Batman.
Yeah, but when it comes from the Turtles,
but it's a collaboration, so it's expect you have to give the Batman fans something, outside of normal Batman.
Yeah.
Which it still was normal Batman, but like Dave said, it was incorporated into the Turtles. Like the Turtles don't have blood and gore and
Yeah. So, they don't. Traditionally they don't. But I mean, just it kind of subverted a little bit of my expectations. I didn't think the humor would be as on spot as it was. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was straight.
Yeah, some of the matter of fact, I had in my notes one of the funniest jokes of the movie. When they're in a piece of it's completely random. It has nothing to do with the story, but it's a couple in a restaurant and they're going through a breakup, and you hear the you hear the person being broken up with say, "I don't want to see other people." I just thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
But it wasn't the funniest thing. But that was funny to him. So okay, you can have that.
I mean,
You have that.
I thought it was. I mean, that and Batman saying Ninja Turtle
You know what the
phrases.
funniest thing to me was?
What?
When the Shredder disabled Batman's equipment.
Oh, yeah. The Batman Shredder. Speaking of which, the Batman Shredder fights were outside of the comical bits of it. Mm-hmm. The Batman versus Shredder fight was really it was good. Like, and it comes so early in the film. That's something you wouldn't think would happen until midway through or towards the end. No, Batman and Shredder,
I mean, it wasn't a slow-moving film, though. No, I don't think it was.
I mean, the pacing, there are areas where I think the pacing, especially when on rewatch.
But overall.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's not a high-octane, fast pace, but it's paced well enough to where if you were to show it to maybe a younger kid,
I mean,
it would keep their attention.
Yeah,
it doesn't have too many dry parts, but I mean, the dry parts are all interesting, but they don't overdo it. So yeah, I guess the pacing's fine. It's fine. If you're going into this looking for a high octane zip zap zoop, then it's not. Yes, zip zap zoop. I'm pointing that phrase for this.
You don't even know what it means.
I mean, it's not that fast paced. So if you're a fast paced action person, it's not that fast paced, but it moves at a pace that's good enough for the purpose of the story.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't dragging along and saying,
mm-hmm.
It didn't take Batman 10 years to see the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That's what I'm,
Okay,
like,
yeah,
like from that point of view, like,
well.
Yeah, like, we're into this, we're doing this, we're having this.
And it's actually,
it wasn't origins, boom, and it wasn't, we didn't have to do any of that. So that's what I mean, like, it was.
Yeah, and when actually, now that you mention it, I thought, just when they introduced Penguin and they went through the Rose Gallery for Batman, I would have to agree. It did kind of, keep it at a good pace. Like, okay, here's this. We're not going to drag this out, because they introduced at least 7 of his Rogue Gallery. There was Penguin, Harley Quinn, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, Two-Face.
I think so.
And Bane and the Joker. Yeah, it was 7 of them. Which was, it was a little surprising the Joker showed up, especially in a movie.
I'm not surprised.
Such as this.
No, I'm not surprised because of, and they said it in the movie. That's Batman and the Joker. You can't have a Batman without the Joker. That's their relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, you would think with something with the Shredder and Ra's al Ghul.
But they weren't in Gotham. I could see if that,
Yeah. And it's not like they threw the Joker in there either. They just, like, he organically fit into the movie. That's something that I really like.
I mean, he was introduced, so,
Yeah.
But, he's the Joker, so you know how the Joker does, so.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't going to fit, he was going to fit in it, so.
Yeah, his part of the film and his contribution to the plan, I thought was, it was Joker-like. It was very in the spirit of Joker. Real quick, the Shredder and Ra's al Ghul had some type of a deal. Where are they going to turn the city? Everyone to, like,
Yeah,
mutants.
monsters. So that they can destroy themselves.
Yeah, so that they can
Because it's
destroy Gotham
Gotham.
in the world. Yeah,
It's Gotham.
Gotham's a
It's
cesspool.
Gotham.
A dirty, dirty cesspool full of people who are psychotic. And when you turn psychotic people into mutants and use the mutagen from the Ninja Turtles, you get crazy transformations.
Crazy
Which
psychotic transformation.
yeah, and that's another part of the movie I would like to get into. The transformations of the villains into their little animals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Harley Quinn, she turned into some type of like hyena or a jackal, something very Harley Quinn like. Scarecrow was pretty lame. Scarecrow's pretty lame. He turned into a crow.
I mean, I think that's all we're gonna get out of him.
I mean, it's pretty meta.
I mean, because that's the obvious. I mean, even with Harley Quinn, when you think about it, the way she laughs.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Mr. Freeze was the polar bear. Hilarious. Two-Face, I wrote it down that he turned into cat dog because that is what I thought about when I saw the transformations, but I soon noticed that it was just two cats. One was a Siamese cat and the other was a not Siamese cat, and it looked gross. Two cats, one body, Two-Face. That's nightmare fuel for me.
For him.
Bane, who was a Batman villain, infamous for breaking Batman's back, turned into a tiger. No, it was a leopard. I wrote tiger because tigers have stripes, leopards have spots, and I don't watch enough National Geographic. And Joker turned into a snake. So those were all the villain transformations, which I thought were just very spot on, I guess, and very weird too in some aspects. Yeah, they turn into those animals, and good old Arkham, which is of course never experiencing any riots. So
never,
never.
It's the first one.
First riot that you have with the supervillains.
First one.
They turned to animals, so GCPD did their best. But yeah, they all break out and cause havoc in Arkham. The Penguin is in this movie. He does not get turned into a penguin. Yeah, but he was kind of the side thing. So while Arkham was a distraction, Penguin was, and that was a spoiler, but Penguin was doing his thing in his place there. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, they put good use to Penguin as well, which is, I don't think that's a villain that gets much credit for.
Oh, I mean, I don't think he gets enough credit, but I think during the age of Batman, he's a little, older maybe.
Yeah.
So, he pretty much has done his crime. So.
Yeah.
But he's still showing that he's relevant.
It's
like, I might be old, but you're not going to get rid of me, So.
Yeah, and it making the Penguin kind of interesting kind of fell in the hands of when they put the Ninja Turtles in there, because there was like Penguin was the first person the Turtles saw when they got to Gotham, so they're fighting against the Penguin, and Michelangelo's response to that, again, which is why he's one of the best Ninja Turtles, is he just thinks the entire thing is awesome. So I really like that. That was a good way to bring the Ninja Turtles into the fight. A lot of other things happen in this movie. The team ups, because some people, like myself, who watch crossover events, you like to see who's going to team up where and do what. So the teams in this movie was Batman and Leonardo, Batgirl and Donatello, Raphael, Mikey, and Robin. And this iteration of Robin is Damian Wayne, who is Bruce Wayne's son. I'm not going to go into any deeper into that. Just know that Damian Wayne's kind of a stuck-up jerk guy. And he's the most uptight Robin, and that actually fit really well with this version, with this film that they were going for. It fit really well with the Turtles because you have the four goofy personalities and you got serious. I'm gonna stab you if you don't shut up, Robin. So it worked out. I thought it was good. Yeah, so that's those are really the basics. Is there anything that you didn't like about the film?
I mean, of course, when it comes to the women in the film, I always feel that they don't get enough credit. So that's something I didn't like.
Yeah, I know you were upset. A personal favorite of yours.
Yep.
Was turned into the entire punchline, and I'm going to let you explain that one because I will only laugh while talking about it. So, I mean, okay, we're not going to mention the villain here, but there's a villain. If you know your Batman villains and heard the names, there's a villain who is So there's this kill count.
Yeah.
No, this villain treated very poorly, and I demand justice. Justice for this villain. Hashtag it. If you watch this movie and figure out which villain we're talking about, we're gonna
just tell them.
Be happy.
Just tell them.
Okay. It's Poison Ivy. It's Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is turned into the biggest butt of the biggest joke in the movie. And I know I said the thing about the diner earlier being the biggest joke, but this is easily neck and neck with that one. And basically Poison Ivy turned into her mutated version, which, take a wild guess, it was a giant plant. So which is not the weirdest transformation, and
I mean,
I will tell you,
it's not even the fact that she turned into the plant; it's the fact that she was restricted as the plant.
Yeah, because she's trying to get at the turtles, and she gets right to them, and it's like can't go any further.
If you're in your mutated form, something else should have came out. I'm just saying.
Nothing else came out, and it was just, well, should we just leave and just not come back? It's like, yeah, let's just leave her. She's horrible. Just go.
So, I mean,
so that was the funniest. That was easily the funniest joke. One of the funniest jokes in the movie. Well, any other dislikes?
I mean, at the end of the day, me and Batman, we go back and forth, but we go back and forth. But I mean, I think that was about it, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so overall, it was a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, it was. I don't think I have any serious dislikes myself. I have a nitpick, and it's that I don't agree. Of all the animals and creatures that these henchmen ended up being turned into, one of them was a T-Rex. I did not agree with the T-Rex. I wasn't sure why, and it really kind of opened up a philosophical whirlwind in my head, and I was upset because Batman versus the Ninja Turtles should not cause me to think philosophically. And I was like, okay, so is the mutagen turning everyone into their spirit animal? And if so, was that guy's spirit animal a T-Rex?
I mean, maybe because it's his favorite animal. It could be his favorite animal. Because I can't see how a T-Rex. Well, I can't do with the arms. Like I need my arms.
Exactly. But then if it's a spirit animal, then why does Mr. Freeze? If it's not a spirit animal, and it's their favorite animal, I don't see Mr. Freeze being a fan of the polar bear.
Okay, well,
I see.
We'll just say it's an animal that's closely related to the individual job description. I don't agree with the T-Rex.
Job description? Yes, your job description is to chase people. Okay, you're going to turn into a T-Rex, though.
That's Gotham.
Yes, The Foot Clan and the League of Assassins had someone whose job description mirrored
Okay,
T-Rex.
well, okay, it's based on their personality. I don't know.
But it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
But okay, so outside of that though, when he turned back into a human, I thought that was one of the more grotesque moments of the film. That just looked weird. Everyone else kind of got regularly turned back or killed, mostly killed. There's that one guy who got decapitated by the. Okay, like I said, kill count high.
Advisory.
PG-13 movie, so you know the kill count isn't violence.
It's still a kill. It's a kill. So, like I said, it's a kill.
No more than MCU kills. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, no, it was good. I also didn't like the fact that all it took to defeat Ra's al Ghul was a kick in the balls. I didn't like that, but it needed to happen, I guess.
I mean,
you know, Ninja Turtles fighting Ra's al Ghul. Who else is gonna do it?
I mean, he's probably already experienced every other way to die.
Nothing says death but
they
a kick in the nads
let's take
by
this,
a turtle.
Let's take this one for the tea. And then a lot of turtles like, come on. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
It just wasn't just a kick. That was damage.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. But hashtag immortal kicks in the nuts. Yeah, no, I don't have any other dislikes really. Like I said, I wish it would have been bloated, but if Master Splinter was in there, I think that'd have been cool. But it made the film a little bit bloated. If there was an April O'Neil around somewhere, that would have been pretty cool.
I think they had a good amount. I think they were reaching,
just for women.
They had the opportunity.
They used it.
They had the opportunity.
They used it to.
So we won't even. That women empowerment is not adding more women in to not do anything. You know. So I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. He-Man Woman Hater Club. So.
Welcome to BrickWall Reviews. So that's pretty much Batman versus the Ninja Turtles. I mean, what can be said about it except for it's an interesting film. More interesting than you would think it was. I mean, what are you?
Because I mean, you know how hesitant I was to watch it. So I was hesitant. I was like, that one.
Oh, that's great.
But I mean, and it was just because I wasn't interested in watching the film. Like I said, I like Batman. I like the Turtles. So I just wasn't necessarily particularly interested in watching that film. But, you know, I was like, why not? So here we are. I watched it twice.
I've only surprisingly watched it twice myself. Yeah, no, I agree with everything she said. It was a movie that really subverts expectations. Batman fighting Shredder is really the best part of the movie for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was. It was.
But
my part of the movie was Batman getting practically killed by the Shredder.
Oh yeah, and then him going
back to fight the Turtles.
Yeah.
But loses to the not loses to the Turtles, but you know the Turtles beat him. Well,
they didn't beat him. He whipped their ass.
Them. Okay, that's I don't know why I keep saying that, but
Batman kind of whipped the Turtles.
Maybe I wanted Batman to lose. I don't know because he's supposed to be
beat
down.
It does put Batman in this big old light, though.
First of all,
Batman.
Where did he get his medical care from? What hospital he went to?
I mean, you know, Bat insurance.
I don't know, but
I mean, because
he was beat down.
Yeah, he should have really not been able to get back up and just hand out a big old serving cans of whip ass to the turtles. Like it's just.
And that's what he did. I was like, what?
Yeah,
You supposed to be limping. How did you even get out the car? How did you get in the car? Rewind.
No, he came jumping off of like a.
But his car, they saw
building.
but they saw his car right there.
Car was probably the other time.
I mean, it could have been there, but I'm going to assume he jumped out.
But I mean, I know if I'm getting punched in the chest by
you know what? You know
magical
what happened?
foot ninja.
This is what happened. He got in the car, received his medical care, got out a block down the street, down on top of the building. He's extra like that. You know that. You know he's extra like that.
He's Batman.
He's extra.
Because he's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's Batman, he can accomplish these things. Yeah, so yeah, definitely. Those are our thoughts. Just to kind of start wrapping up, what would you rate this out of 5 stars?
I would give it, I would say a 3.8. I'd give it a 3.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
My first time, I said 4 out of 5. But after watching it again and realizing how much T-Rex doesn't make sense, I'm going to give it a 3.9. I like it one more point than you did.
But only one less point than before.
Yes. T-Rex wasn't that bad. T-Rex wasn't that bad, folks. It was just aggravating. Enough to drop it 1 point.
Yeah, okay, well.
So, I recommend it.
I'll recommend it.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
It's going to be tough to get a 5 out of me. It's going to be tough. I'm sorry.
It will. The challenge, the quest to get a 5.
It's going to be tough.
From Sam. If you have a movie you think will get a 5 from Sam,
recommend it.
Recommend it. We'll take the challenge. But it'll probably get a 0 from me. That's a challenge. But yeah, that's definitely recommend. Where can you see Batman versus the Ninja Turtles? You can see Batman versus Ninja Turtles. It's on DVD, on digital.
Voodoo.
Yeah, Voodoo. If you have Voodoo account. If not, you should. No, maybe think about it.
You'll find it.
You'll find it.
You'll find it.
You'll find it. Yeah. So that's all for today's review. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like the page, share the videos, and tune in every other week to see a new review.
Interact with us.
We're here. You can definitely comment live or drop some comments on the page. We have some big things coming up, working on a lot. So you'll see some changes. You see our brick wall. We built it, blood, sweat, and tears. That's what we've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
So the next 2 weeks, we will have a movie. I put a poll in the group the other day, so make sure if the voting's still not open on that one, I'm going to do another poll. And it'll be for more movies that you guys get to vote on, and we'll get to them. So,
well, thanks for tuning in once again. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the love, guys. And be good to each other, and enjoy your week. See you in 2.